Hi. One of the problems that we face when we have continued uncertainty is a growing sense of dread about what we don't yet know. It's been clear in the last couple of years that there's a lot more that we don't know than we do know sometimes, but the problem with continuous low or medium or even high level stress is that it causes us to be twitchy and hypervigilant about what the next change might be, and to see that with a really pessimistic bias, which might absolutely be true. The question is, what do we do with that feeling of worry and wonder about what's coming when there's no way to know? Well, it turns out that instead of not thinking about it or locking it in a little box all the time, a really useful strategy is, on occasion, when you feel that dread getting in your way of moving forward with plans that you could have or with activities that are necessary, is to take it out and shine a light on whatever it is you're worried about. Name it. Think about, but what if, and say, okay, what if what? So I'll give you an example. I am feeling like, boy, there might be more lockdowns. I have to think, okay, so let's imagine there are. Then what am I worried about? So what? What if there are more lockdowns? I guess the thing that I'm most worried about is financial insecurity and my kids' mental health. Okay, so financial insecurity, what can I do to save a little bit more now, to plan for that, to make sure that I have virtual options for work, or that my work is more ready if we have to have more restrictions so that we don't have to lay people off, or so that our work can continue. And for my kids' mental health, what could I be doing now to help them for when things get harder in the future, not just if, and how can we be recovering and healing and strengthening ourselves in case things get much harder in the near future. Those things allow me to make some plans and relieves my stress about ignoring and not thinking clearly about the negative outcome that I don't want. Focusing on it all the time will not help, but we build our resilience when we look at it, figure out what's the it and what's the consequences that we're most worried about, and what goals do we have, and what options can we use to get there even if that bad thing does happen.